how to be positive was the question that I always asked myself, and personally I thought that to be positive I must have a healthy lifestyle. Now, a healthy lifestyle for me, to my knowledge, back then consists of money, fame, success, and for each one of us is different. Each one of us has a different definition of success, and I thought in order to be positive, I must have those things in place, and then I can focus on being positive myself. But in contrary, to live a healthy life and to have all of those things, I must be first open to myself and to the world and be positive and grateful for the things that I have. So it came up to my question on how I can overcome these negative thoughts that I have and truly be one to myself. So my goal in this video is to go over 5 steps that over the past couple of years I found to be really helpful for me, and these steps help me actually shift my perspective from that negative thoughts that I had to something positive and change my whole perspective about the world. So let's get started, and believe me, it's not that hard to do. Now, step 1 is pretty simple, is to practice gratitude. Now, Steve Marbley in his recent books writes, at the end of the saying, let there be no excuse, no explanation, and no regrets. This is really powerful. We tend to regret about the things that we don't do, and we tend to pull ourselves back into a vacuum that we can never escape. But one of the quickest way that you and I can shift our focus is to list the things in our lives that we are grateful for. It's really simple. All it takes is a pen and a paper. Now, you could do this using a piece of paper or a journal or your even mobile device or your computer. And it can almost immediately shift your perspective about yourself and your world around you. Now, to help boost this technique, you must implement it daily and be grateful for the things that you do and remind yourself about the blessing moments that you have in your life. It's really simple and we tend to forget about it, but truly, if you think about it, nothing makes you feel as good as knowing the good things that you have done. And the things that you have, even for you watching this video, that's something to be grateful for. A lot of people don't have access to internet and we're just taking it for granted and we think it's something given. And another strategy is to have someone who can support you in your journey of positive thinking. Now, each day, call that person, text them, email them, and let each other know what you are grateful for. And if you don't have a partner, that's okay. There is a lot of communities that you can join. You could ask your family member, you could ask your mom, your dad, brother, sister, it doesn't matter. As long as you have someone to be your accountability partner, your buddy system. It's called a buddy system. Whatever you have, you tell your buddy, and whenever your buddy is down and he wants to be grateful, they come to you. This way, you're grateful for the things that you do and you're grateful for the partner that you have. And it's not that difficult. Now, one of the most things that I really like, it's called which is step 2, it's called a 2-step forward strategy. So let me explain this. Now, we cannot all control our thoughts. Negative thoughts, they come and go, and it's completely normal to have them. Don't think that simply because you have a negative thoughts, it's over. Your life is over. No. It's important to take a moment and counter each negative thoughts with a positive observation or a gratitude. just like we talked about. Now, think of it as 2 steps forward when you go 1 step backward. Now, initially, it might not be as easy to control and manage the flow of your thoughts, but if you be patient for it, and if you just try to observe your thought pattern, you can kind of work with this and use it to your advantage. So whenever a thought comes to your mind, say it to yourself. I feel ashamed. Say it, I feel ashamed. It's okay. But I'm happy and I'm doing it. And if no positive thoughts come to your mind, just tell yourself, I am here. I am aware that I feel ashamed, and I'm aware that I want to change this feeling. See if you catch yourself judging others. That's something that we always do. Focus on your failure, complain about your work, or criticize yourself about your body. And then use this 2-step strategy to immediately counter it. Like I mentioned, it's not gonna be easy at the beginning, but with a little bit of patience, just a little tiny bit of patience, you can immediately change your perspective. And oh my God, it feels so good when you can recognize your thought pattern and you can truly be one to yourself and help yourself overcome those thoughts and those feelings. Now, step 3 is smiling. And you'll be surprised at how smiling can trick your body and your mind into being more positive and be more grateful. Even if you don't necessarily have anything to smile about, just smile. The act of smiling out of nowhere, just start laughing, start smiling, can change how you feel inside and out immediately. That doesn't matter if you're sitting, if you're walking, if you're driving, if you're doing whatever you're doing, just smile. Just bring that smile to your face and you will be amazed at how it can react. Now, you could smile at your coworker, smile at a passing stranger, or smile at someone who's in the hallway, and I promise you, if you smile at them, 9 out of the 10 times, they will smile back at you. Well, now with the mask and everything, they can't see you, but you could see it in your eyes if you're smiling. Such a beautiful and such a delicate thing that can just change everything. Now, step 4 is to ditch the crap. Now, what do I mean by ditching the crap? Now, let me explain. Did you know that if you put a crab inside of a bucket, if you go fishing, it can quickly climb out and just run away? But catch another crab and put them both inside of that bucket and neither of them can escape. Once one of them starts climbing up, the other one will pull him back down inside of the bucket. Round and round and round, and no one will escape. In other words, surround yourself with positive people. It's hard to maintain the perspective if you are constantly pulled down by your friends, family, co-worker, or anybody with negativity. And if you get trapped into negative conversation, try to change the subject or maintain something positive. And if you can't do this, get out. It is so simple. Get out of that bad relationship, bad topic, bad whatever it is. A bucket full of negative crap surrounding you is not helping you. And it might be time to reevaluate your circle of friends and the people who are surrounding you. And finally, step 5 is to do something kind. It's easy to get absorbed by our misfortunate world and forget about people around us and just get lost. Stepping outside of your comfort zone and your routine to help someone can provide an amazing perspective and fill you with positivity. Every day, strive to do something positive and something nice each day. Call a family member that you haven't called for a long time. Call your friend in need and help him. Compliment a stranger. Get out of your way to help your coworker or complete a task for someone. It is not that easy to be positive. It is important to remember that it takes time to change. Your perspective is not going to change over time. But if you are looking to find out how to be more positive, I can promise you that by implementing these 5 small steps into your daily routine, you can almost immediately shift your negative thoughts into positive ones. And be happy. Be who you want to be. Reach where you want to reach. And once that happens, it's just automatically gonna happen over and over and over again. You may have to remind yourself at the beginning how to do this. You may have to remind yourself to be grateful, to take 2 steps forward, to be nice to someone, to smile, to be happy. But once you do it, it becomes automatic. As always, thank you for watching.